If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. I drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. What up? Good morning. Happy freaking hump day, dude. What's good? Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in. What up, dudes? Good morning. W Rod in the building. What's good? Deleon, AK67 in the building. What's good? Mr. 843, Drip King. What's good? Murd, Chris. What's good? Mr. 843, Soul My Mind. What's good? Good morning. Nami in the building. What's good? Funk Mod. Ashton, happy hump day on her day. Wow. Good morning. BC Kicks in the building. Good morning. What up? Oh my gosh, dude, my lens is just not focusing. What's good? Big Ron's, Bobby Shampoo in the building. Good Watch Detail in the building. What's good? McDaniel, Tifa. What's good? The Real One. Chevy Rides, Alexis, good morning. Soul My Mind, RPK, Mr. 843, Ghost Watching. McDaniel, The Walk, good morning. What up? What is goody? Riddle Me Kicks, yo, what's up, family? Twin in the bone, what's good? V, good morning. GG's, Marcus, good morning. What up, everybody? What is happening? Kenny, what up, dude? Sneaker Plug, good morning. What up? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button. Chevy Ride, Steven. Yesterday watch party was A1. It was fun, bro. It was really fun, dude. Even like the Australia game, like later that night, dude, that shit was good, dude. My boy Messi, man, holy smokes, 3 goals, 3-0, bro. Oh my goodness. IMO Kicks, what up, dude? Hitman in the building. Alligator, good morning. Alexander, what's good? Sportic Green in the building, what's good? Drew in the building, good morning. Rojo Vision, good morning. Tifa, what's good? Jim Rag, good morning. Good AM collection fam. Big Man Outlook, Ghost Watch, and Morning Rap, what's good? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Again, this morning we got a good amount of stuff to talk about this morning. Even though we have like kind of low key stuff happening. We have the Liquid Maxes dropping today. I think tomorrow is going to be probably the busiest day of the week, in my personal opinion, other than like the fives happening on Saturday. Just because we have the UNC fives on Saturday, and then we also have the Mind Slides dropping as a restock tomorrow as well. Everybody has to remember that. What up, Lenice? What's good? E-Money, good morning. Eric in the building, good morning. KJ, K5, Mr. Sheridan, I see you. What's good? Uncle Baby Billy, Jojo Dancer in the building, what's good? Gino, what's good? Lenice, what's good? So My Mind, football. W Rod says CRS here today in H-Town. W Rod says, there we go. But Mindside restock is happening tomorrow, so I feel like that's going to be one of the busiest days of the week. And then you have UNC's, and then obviously tomorrow you have the Alma Mater. I had a couple people hit me up asking me what's going on with the Alma Mater, the white pair. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why they pulled it. But they did. So we only have the black bear dropping tomorrow, and then just the fives dropping on Saturday with the GT's Dylan Harper's. So that's going to be ending our week off. Morning Rav, what up, Dallas? What's good, man? Some of these World Cup collabs are so crazy, or so lazy, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, yesterday it's crazy because like I didn't really see a whole lot of dubs yesterday on the Cryoshot. Hopefully there was more dubs. What up, Sonu? What up, Frank? A-Row in the building. What's good? Matt in the building. I see you. Marvel. Marvel. Korean. What's good? Good morning. But the thing is, like, I didn't really see a lot of dubs, but obviously I wasn't live for the Virgil Abloh ones. Hopefully a good amount of you guys hit. Did anyone hit? Did anyone hit on that Virgil Abloh yesterday? Morning Rap, what's going on? What up, Danny V? What's good? Good morning. Mike in the building. Good morning. Danny V, some morning Rap. What's going on? What's going on with you, Danny V? What's up? EA today for the fives. Yeah, it should be a pre-order today for the UNC fives. Pre-order today for the UNC fives. So that should be going on. That should be going on today at 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Easy pass. So my mind, Atomic, all three pairs on sneakers gone. I missed out on the backpack, jersey, and jacket, Big Kelvin says. What's the next week's Saturday? Let me double check here real quick. Because I feel like they're real. Okay, next week Friday is the Kobe pack, and there's nothing dropping on the 27th. Like they really got this shit like really slow for the month of June. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, cause next week all we have is the Air Max 95s, the Kobe's, and the Kobe's ain't dropping until Friday. So literally we have a whole week of basically nothing next week to end the. Well, we have 2 more days after that because 29th and the 30th of June, excuse me, and then we got the week of 4th of July. So there's just really nothing going on here. Any update stock on the fives? I don't have any stock numbers for the fives. I'm sure we'll probably find out about the stock numbers on the five. Probably when it gets a little bit closer to the end of the week. So maybe Friday. Probably I wouldn't be surprised if we just find out not next week, but the end of the or the beginning of the stream on Saturday. So I feel like there's going to be a good amount of stock on the fives. Like I said, if you try hard enough, you should be able to hit on these Air Jordan 5 UNCs, in my personal opinion. 4 L's on the Virgil so far. Sheesh, dude. I wonder, did they put out results for the equal raffle? Let me see. Let me double check here real quick. Dude, my lens has not been like focusing. Let me double check here real quick. I haven't opened up Discord here because I had to reset my PC. That's why I went on. I got on stream a little late. Better Plus put out results. Better Plus, and that was it. Better Plus, and then yeah, that was basically it. So we're still waiting. Notra put out their raffle. Notra had a good amount of winners. Holy smokes. Yeah, Notra went crazy, especially for England. Yeah, so probably the results will go out for the Virgils probably today. I don't see any got loaded up on the equal raffle Discord group. So I'm assuming the results will go out today, chat. Today for sure. Today. All right. What's the Discord link? Alexander says for what? Equal? For which Discord here? If you want to know, hold on. Like if you want to know all the results that pop up, like, and if you want to see your results, they'll ping you if you connect your account into their Discord group. If you didn't know that, so I think it's still active, probably. Well, the thing is, hold on, let me double check here real quick. You're right. Let me backtrack here. If I go on my activities and then discover, I think it's over, right? View launch page. Oh yeah, it closes in 6 hours. You're right. It closes in 6 hours, chat. So you have 6 hours to enter in the raffle. So you still have a good amount of time. So there you guys go. What up, Joe? What's good, man? Good morning. And delivery date is 24th of July. Yo, they banned Discord in Cambodia. God dang detectors, because she says they ban Discord from Cambodia. Why do they do that? It's all your fault, bro. Maybe they just banned you. The delivery date's not till July 24th. I mean, at least you'll be able to receive them pretty quick then. Yo, what's up, brother? What's good, Two-Tune? Good morning. What's the word? We have EA for the 5s. So that's what we got going on. So good morning. What up, Joe? Good morning. How are you, bro? I hit a 5.5 in the Virgils. They not selling though. Even with the local prioritized, didn't hit on Better Generation either. W Rod says. Do you think there is a large stick for the Cryoshot on the Virgil Abloh site? Do I think there's a large stick? What is it? What do you mean by that? They said it used from scamming. I had to use a VPN. Oh, do you think there's a large stock? Gosh. For the Cryoshots, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That one I wouldn't necessarily know if they do or not. I don't know. It just seems like from the way they were dropping these on the sneakers app, like they were stupid limited. I would assume there'll probably be more dubs on the Virgil Abloh site than the sneakers app, is my opinion. So I feel like you'll have a better shot on hitting the sneaker on the Virgil Abloh website on this equal raffle, to be honest. I think you'll see a lot more dubs. So July, not June. A month wait for a shirt, Jeffrey says. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, I get it, but like the World Cup is still gonna go on, so it's not like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I'll move to Thailand. So the random question is Nike done releasing Caitlin Clark Kobe's? Yeah, she announced that on Instagram. Stock. I mean, it's 5:45 in the morning. Gotta cut me some break. Uni shipping can't locate my Nigels. They were out for delivery since Sunday. I'm cooked. They can't locate your Nigels. They said they're out for delivery since Sunday. I'm cooked. Dude, they probably either lost it or took that shit, bro. Like, that's probably what happened. Allegedly better food anyways, but I've never had Cambodian food, Nam says. Yeah, you probably, most likely, it either got lost or just got, I don't know. What up, Sean? What's good, dude? Yeah, Caitlin Clark made her announcement that the Taylor Swift Kobe 6s, that tour that she's gonna, it got inspired by Taylor Swift's what's it called, album tour. So that's the last Kobe PE Caitlin Clark's going to have. Just an FYI, that is the last one. So What up, Tifa? That's gone. Sunday, yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's been like 3-4 days, bro. Uni has a black hole somewhere in their shipping department. Delion says. I mean, that still kind of sucks, bro. That's hecka sucks. That hecka sucks, dude. Yes, just like the Alaska's most on the Virgil site. So no Cookie Monsters. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe that was specifically just a PE for her. So my Nigels were shipped UPS and then transferred to USPS. Any chance that would happen? Lo, the reason why that probably stuff that happens, depending on what kind of labels they create. So there's a label that you could create where like UPS takes care of it and they transfer the package once it lands in your city to USPS. I forgot what it's called. Like there's a specific name for it. I don't think they're gonna pump Cryoshot like that. They did Alaska's. Check UPS driver. Rafi said hi to me 3 times now. I don't know why Tifa says. Well, when I see your name, bro, it's just like I see it. You know, it's early in the morning. You gotta realize it's 5:46 in the a.m. in the morning, bro. Some USPS supervisors got arrested for stealing $3,600 worth of basketball cards. Final boss down. You know, I don't know why like they I don't know why they do that, to be honest, where like they steal people's packages and then they get caught and they get fired. Like, was it worth it? You know, Sure Post, I believe. Okay. It's trash. Yeah. So basically US, like when you make the label, UPS has to control the package until it lands in your city. And then that's when it gets transferred. Actually called Ground Saver. That's what it's called. There we go, Chaka. I've used that before. The Ground Saver. That's what it's called. Ground Saver. That's exactly what it's called. Ground Saver. What does July look like with drops? We have the Mural 7s. True Blue 3s. And I that's all I know. That's all I know. True Blue 3s and the Mural Air Jordan 7s is all I know. Raph, my Air Max 1000.2s finally get delivered today from Zellerfeld. Dang, that took that long? Golly, they took a minute. It's a federal offense. He's steel mail. Good morning, Rafi Collects and family. It's been a minute. Hope everyone's doing. What up, Al Chang? Yeah, it's been a minute, Al Chang. Where you been, bro? Shout out my boy Al Chang in the freaking building. It's been a minute, dude. Jerome don't care about losing his job. Yeah. Then they have great jobs getting fired. Yeah, I don't get why people do that. I wonder if we'll get results from Virgil Abloh today. Maybe. There could be a possibility that you might get it tonight, you know? So I wouldn't really doubt it, you know, because the drop already happened. What up, Philly? What's good, dude? Good morning. Atomic, what up, man? Amuros. Hope we got... So those don't drop until the 10th. So we have 4th of July weekend, which is next week, which that's when the True Blue 3s were supposed to drop, and then they actually pushed them back. So there's really nothing dropping next week. You most likely will get like Mind Slide restock next month as well, because you get the Mind Slide restock officially happening tomorrow. And then you'll have them dropping on the Nike app tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow will be the day. And then you got those, you know, those Flynet ones. Rav, did you watch the Argentina game last night? I did, bro. It was really good. Messi is just, dude, he's really, really good, bro. Like even watching, like, bro, watching some of the like World Cup games, like with you guys, and then like some of the other games, like it's nothing compared to what I've seen so far with France, Argentina, Norway, and Germany. Like they put out a really good show, like in this entire, you know, first round of games. Like I'm like, holy smokes, bro. The way they play, the way they move, like it's a lot different than some of the teams that I've seen in like last week. Like it's so crazy, bro. Like they make it look so easy. Log in Jdsports right now. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes, chat. 10 more minutes. Did y'all hear about the crazy lady predicting during the Scotland game? I did not. But yeah, like it's been pretty good to watch. Did you? But I did watch the Argentina game yesterday. I'm lagging on my end. Am I lagging, chat? Am I good, chat? Mic check, mic check. Am I lagging? You're lagging bad on my end, Osman says. Doesn't look like I'm lagging. I don't know if it's lagging for some of you guys in the chat. What up, man? What up, Jake B? What's good, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. What up, Jake? Good morning. boys and girls. What up, Jake? Yeah, I don't know if I'm lagging or not. There's just, I know there's like, you know, there's always that what's it called? There's always that delay. No, you're no lag for me. No, you're good on my side, Deleon said. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just you then. It could be just your phone or something that you have no connection, because it looks like everyone's saying we're good. Yo, Raph, you know what time the Travis Barker van's gonna drop today? The Travises? I've never heard no Travis Barker vans. What are those? Well, these 5 sit like Toro 4s. I do not know. I do not know, my friend. I've had plenty of people asking me if these 5s will sit. I mean, if they sit, they sit. If they don't, they don't. That's how I look at it. You know, that's how I look at it. If shoes sit, they sit. If they don't, they don't. Yo, what's up, Rap? Did anyone hit on the Virgil Abloh sneakers last night? I didn't see too many W's, Julian. I didn't see any much W's. You going to Dallas Sneaker Con? Probably not. Ryan, what's good, man? Good morning, Raf. Morning, my guy, Rappy Boy. What up, Ryan? Those vans are trash. The only vans recently that I seen that were dropping were the paint splatters, which they dropped already last week. That was like the last one that I've seen. So, sup fams? What up, Aaron? What's good, dude? Good morning. We got about 9 more minutes for Jdsports chat. Okay, 9 more minutes. Messi's the GOAT. Let's see what Ronaldo does today. Dude, these guys, I don't even know how old these guys are, but they're probably up there in age where, like, they're probably done here soon, bro. They're probably done. But, like, they look, bro, the way they've been playing is actually insane, dude. It's actually pretty insane. Virgil Abloh raffle still open? Yeah, you still got, like, 5 hours, 6 hours until it's over. So, we had a striker try to get through the turtle turnstile here at Boeing yesterday. I'm sure it's all over the news. A lot of vids out there. Moonlight says 40 something. Hugo says 11 a.m. Eastern time low for what? For vans? Okay. What is this, Frank? First look of the 2026 Free the Youth Air Jordan 16. Any 16 fans in here? Oh, the link for the Virgil Ablohs? Yeah, I got you guys. My bad. Here's the link for the Virgil Ablohs. There it is. There's that link. We got any 16 Air Jordan 16 fans in here, chat? Currently expected to release on July 17th for $255. Messi is 38. Yeah, he's up there in age, bro, where he might retire. You know what? I'm not really crazy on the Air Jordan 16s, but I feel like the 16s always look better without the whole like cover on the shoe. I don't know. It's like you call these like the 10 man Air Jordan 16s. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy on these. Look like a space boot. Yeah, I'm not a fan. No, thank you, Chad. No, thank you. Jordan fell off after 14s. Messi's going to be 40 next week, Peter says. Mr. Pete the Greek. 10 man 16s. Yeah, I'm not crazy on this. When you take the cover off, it's blue and orange. So these are probably this shoe will probably be like dummy limited though when they drop this. Like this will probably be really, really limited. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a no for me, dog. What up, Jumpman fam? What's good, dude? What up? Good morning. We got 6 more minutes for Jdsports EA chat. 6 more minutes. All right, 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. Good morning, Rapid. What's goody? What up, Too Legit? What are those, JJ Mejia? Looks like Ranger boots. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these at all. Like, not at all. I don't know, man. I just feel like last year, like, summer was better. Like, some of the summer drops were way better last year. This year, like, it's low-key mid. Like, they're not really doing a good job at these summer drops, but I think it's because the whole World Cup stuff happening. But, like, still, like, Jordan Brand and Nike really needs to step up their game in the summer, bro. They really do. They always have this break, and then, like, they have this, like, these drops happening in August and shit. So, August, like, I'm telling, like, June and July, like, get ready for, like, a quick drought, bro, because we have Mural 7s. Sure, that should be cool. And then True Blue 3s, but, like, June and July is freaking boring, bro. Like boring. And then once it comes to the August time, that's when it's gonna start to pick up, dude. August is always pretty good. We got spoiled last year for sure. We really did, dude. We really did. It's just like I don't know. Like they just really need to step up their game. What dropped last summer? See, now I think about it, like I just feel like last year was probably just a better year, but like I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was some drops. I think it's because like a lot of people were anticipating, especially going into July, like a lot of people were like really anticipating undefeateds. That's why. Like cuz undefeateds were like confirmed in August, and like I think the raffle for undefeated was not until like the beginning of August, and it was just like that's why everyone was so excited during the summer because of that shoe. It's like, all right, like when's the undefeateds? When is undefeateds? But please stop the damn. That's why the one thing that's really helping them throughout this entire summer is probably just mind slides. Like just mind slides, that's it, because you get them restocking every single month. It's like, all right, if we have a slow month, those are basically fillers. So because there's nothing really that's people excited for like what August other than what J Balvin's and maybe like what, like you know what I mean? There's the Awakes that's probably dropping in August. So it's just like this summer is like just there's no really excitement whenever there's upcoming sneakers coming up. Like, so I don't know, Rafi, let them see the Jalen Brunson Kobe 6s, Nightfalls Vader. Because the thing is, like, that's the same thing. Like the Jalen Brunson NY versus NYs, right? Those are dropping in the beginning of August. Sly's definitely carrying because she says, yeah, for Nike, absolutely. So I mean, you wonder why. That's why they put all their efforts into the World Cup stuff, because of the amount of stuff they were dropping. They had a shitload of stuff. Like, they didn't really balance everything out throughout the week. They said, let's all just drop them and, throughout one day. I feel like if they did that, where like they dropped like a new country, like sneaker collection, like maybe every other day, it would have kind of somewhat helped. Because like, I don't think anyone was willing to like spend the bag all in one day. Maybe every other week or some shit. I don't know. Just kind of staggered it a little bit. Our mind size really helping though. It's always very limited restock. Yeah, it's limited, but still, it's still selling though, right? Like they have a couple thousand pairs that they drop, every single month. So it's definitely somewhat helping. But I would say that what kind of gives a little bit of like, fillers to make the month somewhat busy. Right, like tomorrow and Saturday is like the busiest days of the month probably. Mind slides, same thing. People are gonna want those. People would have went harder if they spaced it out. Yeah, maybe, probably, because it's like not everybody could spend hundreds of dollars in a day for a bunch of stuff. Like especially the clothing. Imagine hitting the clothing, but you can't hit on the shoe. You feel me? So like it kind of sucks. Kind of a shitty situation there. You feel me? So I don't know. But also, okay, we got about 2 more minutes, and then I kind of want to talk about this sneaker that they're bringing back next year, which is very, very interesting, which I'm not really disappointed, but I'm sure some people might be excited about this, but we'll see how this goes. We the people want the bread 16s to retro. Why Nike, who wanted to all the silver 16s? Come on, Nike. Block Baby says. Space Jam 9s dropped the end of August, Mike says. Yeah, but it's like, sure, but that's probably going to be probably a massive GR for sure. That's probably be an easy cop, in my personal opinion. It'll probably be $225 to almost $230 when they drop. So, all right, 1 minute. 1 minute, chat. One more minute. If anybody's going for pre-order, okay, good luck. All right, good luck. Let me pull this up. What? Oh, there it goes. Status. I wasn't logged in. All right, here we go. If they couldn't sell out Pure Monies, why would they make these? Just to bring something out, to be honest. Probably just to bring something out, like a classic. Feel me? Because like the Flip 3s are a classic. So but it is. I agree with you. I remember they pre-charge you. Frank says, for what? For Jdsports? They pre-charge you now? Wait, what? Do they really? Oh yeah, they do. They've been doing that, I thought. Yeah, they pre-charge you all the time. So and they charge you and then they don't ship until Saturday. What up, South Jersey? What's good, dude? I thought they've been doing that. Nike thinks they can still milk the same shoes. No access? All right, check access, chat. Let me double check. I always get pre-orders, bro. I always do. Yup, there it is. It's 0 points. Oh, no. What? They only gave me big kids. Yeah, they only gave me big kids, chat. They only gave me big kids. Yeah, Phone Mod, we're going to talk about it here shortly. Morning Collection fam, what up? VFO, what up? I didn't get access. 0 points for big kids. No EA, but GS sizes. No EA for me. GS is 0 points. So they gave me men's yesterday, but they only gave me big kids today. So, man, I haven't gotten EA in a hot minute. 1,000 points. We need a Jordan Reserve. Bro, they're done with Jordan Reserves. They'll never do Jordan Reserves ever again, bro. What is there to restock? All the restocks, if they end up restocking the sneakers, bro, it's not going to help them. If they're going to restock, right? If they're going to restock sneakers or any Jordans, it's got to be hype stuff. Like if it's a GR, all the GRs that they've dropped, they will all sit. So are these gonna be limited? Alligator says. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping to see the stock numbers by this probably by this Friday, but got them in a size 11. They're atomic. Not got me much the rest of the year. Never had EA from JD. Scott G says. JD never had a size 15. Finally got JD EA. The shoe's gonna sell. I feel like it might surprise some people. Like you got to realize that, it's a little slow during the week. So I feel like it's going to pick up. But I feel like in a sense, like this shoe is going to do, like, I don't know if it's going to do crazy numbers. But I feel like there's going to be a good amount of sizes that will sell out. I think it's going to depend how much stock they end up dropping this weekend. So like I said, if you try hard enough, you should be able to hit on this shoe. I don't think anyone in here should have any issues on hitting. You know what I mean? I get to save money kicking with SB says. Cop the size 10. The Candyman's home. Good morning, Raph chat. What up, Pew Pew? These joints will sit. Kicking with SB says. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's the direction where it's looking at or looking like, just because it's just been really, really slow. But who knows, dude? A lot of us could be damned and be like, oh shit, that they're actually dropping the 5s. So who knows, man? You never know, boys and gals. You never know. While my account won't sign in, Done Fishing says, "What up, Done Fishing? What's good, man? Good morning. What up? What up? What up? What up?" So there's nothing wrong with these. Entered raffle at my shoe palace, and they got 18 pairs. Joy says they only got 18 pairs at your shoe palace. I got EA hard pass though. What up, Luno? What's good, dude? Good morning. You going for these 5s? They'll probably be there'll be some scalping in the lines. Cop the size 10. Cop the size 11, Richard says. Oh, Ricardo says. Got EA and passing. Think about it, right? Black Metallic sat on release date on the EA stuff. Okay, remember that. Remember this shoe sat during EA access. So keep that in mind. Only big kids access WTF. JD had to stop buying my son's shoes, Block Baby says. Yeah, I think this shoe should do all right, bro. I'm sure they're a lot better in person. I guess probably need to actually spend money at JD to get access. Lo says. I guess I probably need to actually spend money at Jdsports to get access. Yes and no. Trust me, bro. Like that one is a yes or no. Because like I haven't purchased anything from Jdsports since like Gamma 11s. Okay, since December, and I still get access in store. What up, John? What's good, dude? So don't feel like you have to spend money. I remember the in the same store in the metallics. You could probably just try to spend money at your store just to kind of like maybe just actively just say you're, but also what people forget is that you have to change your location. Remember that, chat. You have to change your location. If you haven't done that, like you have to prioritize a certain location in your settings. Some people also forget about doing that. If you haven't done that, they only $240 in StockX. I don't think these will do what everybody thinks they will do, but could be wrong, bro. I think it's because of the whole black metallic vibes. Like, I think people have to just wake up and realize that not every single colorway is gonna hit. Just because one did doesn't mean all of them are going to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people want it to do black metallic numbers. It's just, it's black metallics is just a different colorway than UNC's. You feel me? So like, you just have to understand not everything has to hit. Morning, Trey. What's good, dude? DSG has the raffles for these fives. They want it to, yeah, they obviously want it to go crazy. You know what I mean? But like, not everything has to. I got EA yesterday, but I'm still on the fence. Actually picking them up. I have metallics and awake black fives. Not sure. That's the beauty about GRs. You know what I mean? Is that like GRs now are way easier to scoop up how it was before, but like obviously you have to really pay a high premium price. Like you really do. Hey, I got access, but I'm passing. Good morning, y'all. What up, Riggs? What's good, dude? Reminds me of I'm selling my pink awake fives. Trey says everybody can be wrong. It's going to be resell or not. When it goes up, then y'all can be wrong as well. Everybody can be wrong. It's going to resell or not. When it goes up, then y'all can be wrong as well. B. Lewis says. I mean, a lot of people were wrong about the black metallics. A lot of people were wrong about that. Like, including myself. Like, I was like, you know what? Big sizes were going to sell out and smaller sizes were going to sit. But shit, I was wrong, dude. People were outside for the metallic fives for sure. You know? These going to be first come, first serve in store? No, they will not, John. They had an EA in-store EA for these, so I doubt that these will do, first come, first serve, type drop for these. Maybe for like Nike stores, flagship stores, they probably will. But not like Jdsports, Finish Line, Foot Locker and stuff. All of them are doing raffles. But the thing is, like, what my Foot Locker does, I don't know if your Foot Locker does this, chat, but like my Foot Locker, you know how like if you sign up for like if this was on like on the Flex app, right? And they raffled everything off. If you show up to the store and you tell them what size you are, they'll give you a pair if it didn't get raffled off. They did that for the white cement 4s for me. And the Jdsports did for me for the shattered backboards. So I know some people regret giving out assists on the metallic 5s. I know some people regret giving out assists on the metallic 5s. Probably. You know what's so funny? Because the metallic 5s weren't even going for much on like release date like that. Like, it wasn't. They were going for like 250, 260 or something like that. They weren't going anything crazy. But like, the thing is, like, I even tried to offer anybody that wanted them for like retail, and like nobody really wanted them, bro. Like, no one really wanted them. So I don't know. No one really wanted them. So whatever, it is what it is. So just hide the person from the channel, bro. It's all good. EA on kid sizing only. Yeah, no, it's only for my account. But because I had men's yesterday, but it's funny, they gave me men's yesterday and they gave me GS today. But this is only pre-order, bro. This is only pre-order. So let me make a call to my JD Connect to get this discount. What up, Rav? What up, Blaze Fresh? How much they go for now? Which one? The metallic 5s? Bro, I haven't seen. You know what? That's a good question. I haven't seen those black metallics. I haven't searched how much they were going. I stole my pair. My pair is pretty worn. It's been a while since I've worn mine. Black metallic. Was that a reimagine? Yeah, it was a reimagine. Last sale was $460. $460. My size is going for. These are basically $500 shoe after tax. Out the door from StockX, you're paying $500. Out the door. Like, does anybody have double ups on this shoe? Anybody have double ups on this? Who in here has got a double up on this shoe? Let me know. Excited to get these. Nobody would come up to me and say, yeah, but they don't resell for much. Wear them. Black metallics do. Anybody have any dead stock pairs? Anybody have double ups? Bro, if you have a double up on this shit, dude, just get rid of it. Like, chat, get rid of this shoe. If you have like double ups, triple ups, get rid of them, bro. Dump them. Dump them. Get rid of them. Make your profit. Move on from the shoe. Like, some of you guys have to understand, like, the way Jordan Brand and Nike is doing all this shit, dude, like, they're gonna re-retro this shit in 3 years. Sell them now at its peak. If you have like double up, triple ups, get rid of them. Get rid of them. They're gonna re-retro. Look what happens to the white cement 3s are restocking. No, not restocking, but they're re-retroing next year. Get rid of them. There's no, for me, I don't think that it's really worth holding 3 pairs. You know what I mean? Like, I would get rid of them, bro. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna start regretting it when they re-retro these in like 2 years, and it's a non-reimagine. Yeah, but still, it's a black metallic at the end of the day. You know, like, I would sell at its peak. It's literally at its peak right now. It hasn't really gone up any in the last like year. Like, in the last like 6 months, it's stayed where it's at. Like, it stayed at like 450. So like, I would just get rid of them, bro. I just don't think, like, for instance, like, if you're holding on to black hats, like, I would get rid of those. Like, look what happened to the Gammas, bro. Like, Gammas, I think Gammas tanked because people realize of how much stock there really was with Gamma Blue 11s. Like, that's probably gonna happen with Space Jams. Like, Space Jams, what's it called? Space Jams, like, those are gonna be at its like 300 plus, and then it's gonna start to just go down. Maybe like bigger size, you know, what, 13 right now, 13, 12, 11 and a half and stuff like that. Like, they're at like $300, but all the rest of the sizes are just probably gonna tank, dude. So like, that's why people took full advantage of that Gamma. I agree with your you'll prefer this reimagined version. Yeah, sure, but like, still, like, at the end of the day, like, some people would say, oh, I prefer, but it's like almost the same thing. It's like the same shoe. You feel me? Like, these will drop $100 in the next month, Never Zach Down says. Which Gammas would tank for 12, size 12. Gammas ain't cheap on the resale, brother. Yeah, just certain sizes. Like, for instance, like, I'm saying, like, on the original release date on Gammas, right? Like, all sizes were going for like 300 plus. And then obviously, you know, a lot of the sizes tanked, but like the bigger sizes kind of stayed where they were at. But like, that's how I feel about the Space Jams. Space Jams are going to be the same thing. Like, people are going to be selling them for like 350 for almost 400. People were selling them for $400 on release day of Gammas. People were paying that price at $400. What's up, fam? Collection fam? Anybody else having trouble with the Jdsports app? Not necessarily. I didn't use the app. I used desktop. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like the biggest like reselling expert here, but like, from what I've just been seeing from like Jordan Brand and Nike and how what they're doing, bro, they're like just re-retroing everything every like 2 years, dude. Jordans are dead, but I've seen the exact same New Balances and A6 models and colorways sitting for years. That happened to my friend. She held on OG Legend Blue 11s, could have sold them for $600 at one point. Then the re-retroed. Yeah, it's like that, bro. That's why I don't really think, like, if you're a collector and you like having 2 pairs, sure, but like having triple up, quadruple ups, bro, like you might as well just get rid of it, bro. Invest it into something else. If you're a reseller, sell it now, but if you actually rock your shoes, you won't regret not selling them. But the thing is, let me tell you this, Top Shelf, right? The way how easy sneakers are to obtain nowadays, okay? How easy sneakers are to obtain nowadays, me personally, it's not worth doubling up. Unless it's like maybe a Travis, a Nigel, you know, a collab, right? And maybe an SB collab. But if it's a GR and you're holding on 2 pairs and you're rocking one, like, when are you going to get to a point to tell yourself, okay, it's time to retire this 1 pair that I'm wearing right now, and then I'm going to wear my 2nd pair? When are you ever going to get to a point where you're going to wear that 2nd pair? You're going to be like, nah, like that, there's no point. Like that one's just going to sit, and then I'm beating up another one where I'm just probably going to. And plus, like, majority of sneakerheads don't really beat up their shoes because there's, you know, like a lot of sneakerheads buy a shoe at least, like I would say, like average sneakerhead is buying at least 2 to 3 shoes a month, at least. You know what I mean? I feel that, but things don't stay the same forever. Things might go back to the GRs. But the thing is, like, by the time you eventually get to that 2nd pair, it's probably going to be re-retroed. The only shoe I really don't sell is the collabs, or shoes that I know I wouldn't pay or go back to reach backs for. Any shoes going over $300, just move or I'll trade. Profits is dead, not sneakers, not Jordans. It's the profit of the reseller, not. Stop pocket watching. You just buy what you like. Key Anderson says, facts. I'm barely wearing my Black Cat 4s for the first time here at the gym. But the thing is, that's like, all I'm saying is, bro, like I've said this before, okay? There's some shoes that you guys haven't even worn yet that released back in 2025. Like, you know what I mean? And some people have double ups for them. That's why I didn't mind getting rid of the double up of my, double up of the brick by brick. It's just like, that shit's just going to sit there. Like, I knew I was going to use that for trade bait eventually. And I did. So, which all paid out. You know what I mean? I only buy what Raph likes, Mad Max says. Makes no sense to double up. Yeah, especially just I'm just specifically talking about Jordan retros. Like, I know that brick by bricks might not even re-retro, maybe in like 2015 years, some shit like that. I'm just, just talking shit out of my ass. But like, I haven't worn my brick by bricks in a while, so it's like it could probably go to, I gave it to somebody that I know they would, that they would wear it. You feel me? So, Raph, right? Look at the SB pink green 4s. They were at the Moon before now. You can get them for some $300 depending on the size. Same only go for whatever Raph buys. Yeah, all right. A double up could last you 10 to 15 years. But K. Anderson, you're not getting what I'm saying. But like, the double up could last you for a long time. But when you're doubling up on a Jordan retro, yeah, you said, bro, 10 to 15 years, dog. Between the 10 to 15 years, it's gonna re-retro like twice. It's gonna re-retro twice between those, maybe 3 times. Shit, I mean, you're putting 10 to 12 years back. Like, they might re-retro it 3 times. Just saying. What up, Raw Vicious? What's good, dude? Only pair I double up on is the Air Force Ones when I need ones. I beat up my White Thunder 4s and I had to double up with those and sold the beat up pair and have been rocking my double up recently, Top Shelf says. Well, there you go. But like I said, everyone's a little different, right? Like, I feel like most of sneakerheads, they take a while to get to the shoes that they doubled up on. Like it takes a while for them to get to the first one, is what I'm saying. Like when I'm pretty sure someone in here has like 3 pairs of black metallics and they haven't even worn their first pair, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Reimagine will ever re-retro. No, I mean, Air Ace, I get that. We may not see a Reimagine re-retro, but dog, if they re-retro a black metallic 5 non-Reimagine, I bet you it's gonna look this at the same exact thing. Like the similarities of the last time that they dropped the black metallics, they have a lot of similarities with the Reimagine. They really do. Like, they really do. I was surprised this was the prediction. Remember a while back last year, well, actually 2024, when the first images came out, not the first images, but the first rumors came out with the black metallics Reimagine. I said, dog, if this is a Reimagine, I think we'll probably see a tumbled leather. Like, I think that was like the ultimate prediction because of the way they were moving with the Reimagine. They were always like, oh yeah, let's take away the suede, because that was the same year when the Reimagine Bread 4s came out, and we're like, okay, there's an announcement saying black metallics are coming out Reimagine. I was like, dog, they're gonna mess up the leather, and they're not gonna put, you know, suede on it, nubuck or whatever the hell the materials were, but they still kept it. You know what I mean? I don't think there's gonna be a big difference even if they re-retroed the metallic 5s. It's almost gonna be the same thing in a sense. So what up, Tube? Morning Rap. I ain't betting never again on the World Cup. Lost $60. Yeah, I know. Oh man. Yeah, certain years, it all depends on the quality. Some old ones are better than the new ones. ETC, shape, quality, material. I just parked out all my 3s and 4s where I live. Those are unwearable. 3-digit temperature, just rocking ones still summer ends. Anyone else does that? But like I said, dude, like, to each their own, right? Like, if you feel like you don't need to get rid of them, that's fine. But all I'm saying is just like, the way Jordan Brand and Nike is moving with retros nowadays, it's just like, I don't think it's worth doubling up anymore. Just get rid of them, sell it at its peak, and then move on, you know? Ruda, what up, man? These UNCs make me want to buy the Black Awake 5s, Too Crucial says. I have DS Jordan 11 Concords and playoff still. You see, right? Like, Trey, like, you have Deadstock 11 Concords, right? But obviously that might be a little bit different than most sneakerheads. Like, if you have double ups on those, like, sure, I would, me personally, because they're probably going to release Concords here soon in the next year or two. But that's going to be different because it has a 23. That one has the 45. I'm assuming that's which one you have, the 45 on the back. And then the next one that they drop is going to be the 23. Like, I mean, maybe if you have single ones to keep, sure. But, like, I don't care if they say it, I'm doubling up. If they do bring the non-reimagined metallic 5s out, I'll have the 23 on the side with the true to OG shape. I don't care if they said I'm doubling up, Scott G says. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like I said, to each their own. You know, every sneakerhead is different. Okay. Every sneakerhead's different. It's more so like, I feel like some collectors like to keep a double up because it's history. It's like, bro, I got the 2011 pair, and then now I have the 20, you know, because there's some collectors like that where they collect like every single like year that they re-retro and they keep it. They keep it for history. They got one to rock, and they will have one to keep for like the history of it. It's like, yo, Raph, I got this pair, Deadstock, this pair, I got the same one, I got all of them. So it's like keeping all the Concords, or keeping all the Breads, or keeping all the Columbias, 11s, Legend Blues. I don't have DVI. What do I think about the original Oblo Cryoshots? They're whatever. They're okay. You reaching back for a Concords with 23 and the Space Jams with 45. It's like the same thing, right? Like, I don't have the double ups with the 2009 pair, but I have the pair. But, like, it'll probably be like a time that I'll probably retire it now. I mean, that shoe's already retired since the soles are separated. My mom bought me my first metallic. She passed. Very sentimental. There you go. There you go. I only had 5 Jordans, 1 Palomino, thinking they were going to go up, and no, they yeah, the Palomino Jordan 1 highs. Them Palominos were nice though. Those Palominos were very nice, and they did pretty well. Like, I'm not saying they did well in the resale, but they did well when it came to demand. Like, people wanted them. So, all right. That was a good conversation about doubling up about certain sneakers. Leave them alone. Leave them alone, please. Let's talk about this real quick. Some breaking news, some things I want to talk about. Let's start off with this. Okay, you guys ready? I need your guys' thoughts and opinions. And here we go. All right, here's an update. I think we talked about a little bit about this. Here's an update. Okay, here's an update of the Caitlin Clark signature shoe. I think we talked about this yesterday, but I don't know if I showed you guys this. Was this yesterday? So she teased out another look of the Caitlin Clarks coming out. Clearly the shoe is going to be blue. And she also teased out the day that the shoe is releasing. The shoe is releasing on October 1st. October 1st of 2026. October 1st. So Complex Con is around the corner during that time, so I'm sure they'll probably do something special for her during Complex Con. Is my guess. Her shoes are probably gonna be stupid limited. But this is a little bit of a teaser. I don't know, for some reason the way the ridges are on the shoe, I don't know why. The first thing that I thought about was like the Air Max 1000s. That's what what's the first thing that I thought about when I saw the first look of it. I'm just like, it kind of looks like, it almost looks like an Air Max 1000, like, in a sense, but it's probably not. You know, her Jordan shrug looks weird. Morning Rap, what up, Raider? What's good, dude? So, snakeskin, yeah, that's why I said it almost reminds me of the Kobe 6. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, bro. We shall see what happens with this one, because, like I said, she made that announcement that she's no longer dropping Kobe PEs. The last one that's dropping is probably, I would assume, probably way before they drop her signature shoe. So before, in the next couple months, you're going to see a Kobe 6 Caitlin Clark. Okay, she already made the announcement that's gonna happen. Like, she already debuted the shoe, so that's probably what's gonna happen next in the next couple months. I wouldn't be surprised. The thing is with the Kobe 6 is that it's probably gonna drop in August. Chat, prepare the Caitlin Clark 6s to drop in August. Have you guys seen the Kobe 6s, Caitlin Clarks? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I pulled it up before. Let me pull it up. They're probably going to drop in August. Why do I say in August? Like, why do you say that in August, Raph? Because the reason why I say that, because they are going to drop them probably during Kobe Day. This will probably be like the official drop. Like, they'll have an official drop in August. And then they'll have a bunch of restocks for Kobe's. So, South Jersey, I need a pair for sure. So this is the look. If you guys haven't seen the new look or the new upcoming last Caitlin Clark, Kobe, people are going to go crazy for this. People are going to go crazy for this. I already know it. Caitlin Clark debuts the Nike Kobe Pro Eras Tour. So the color is not ugly, bro. This is a very nice colorway. I think the colorway is dope. I think these are nice. I wish the sole was all black, though. They added the white sole, which is whatever, but like, these are very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'll be going for these, possibly. I think I'll 100% fold on this. I mean, you guys already know, man. You guys already know me. I've bought more Kobe's this year than buying Jordans. Like, deadass, probably. I feel like in this entire year, I've probably received more Kobe's than anything else. So I most likely will fold on that shoe. Okay, speaking of Nike basketball, this is huge. All right, breaking news. An official statement by Nike confirms that Shai SGA from the OKC Thunder is joining Nike Basketball signature family. So he is no longer going to be, obviously Nike bought Converse and he's just officially going with Nike. So I mean, like, it's the same, but it's not the same. We are thrilled to welcome Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the Nike Basketball signature family, coming after back-to-back MVP seasons. We're excited to build on Shai's incredible impact with Converse as one of the most creative leaders in the game. So no more SGA Converse. Nike made the statement about SGA by going from Converse to Nike. Same but different in a sense. Like, same but different, right? It's the same but different. Okay. Like, I have 2 pairs of SGAs. I think the SGAs were good when he was with Converse. But I truthfully, me personally, it just goes to show that Nike used SGA to be on Converse to do a big push with Converse, because he got finals MVP, he got regular season MVP, he was, I'm saying, like, and they dropped his shoe, like, he debuted his sneaker during the NBA finals last year. So, or was it after that they finally dropped it? And every single drop, they made it limited. Like, they made that shit limited to a point where, like, nobody cared about it. So I'm excited. Me personally, I'm pretty excited. Them dropping him some Nike sneakers. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how it's obviously gonna look like. I don't think they're not dropping his shoe until probably the beginning of the season, maybe. DH, what up, dude? Maybe during the summer. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, Caitlin Clark's revealed. Yeah, she didn't reveal the whole shoe though, unless they finally updated it. So this is going to be interesting. I'm excited about it. You guys already know I love seeing, like, the upcoming new, basketball shoes that are coming out. I've been following a lot of basketball shoes as of late. Like, I'm not going to hold you. I've been following it heavy and seeing all the different types of basketball shoes that they got going on. So Jordan has such a stranglehold on basketball shoes brands, and it's hard for anybody else to get anything going. Are they going to flop? See what I did there? Dude, you guys, it's revealed the Caitlin Clark's. Where? Who revealed it? Where did they reveal it at? Where did they reveal it at? I feel like the one person that would reveal it is Caitlin Clark herself. Get him out of here, Never Zach Down says. I don't see the issue of it. Hold on. Is that the shoe? I can't tell. Eldon? It's on IG. Oh, there it is. Yeah. What up, Piglet? That's the shoe. She's wearing a black colorway here. And here's the blue one that she kept teasing out. Is that it? Man, I can't really zoom in. Can't really see too much. She posted 11 minutes ago. So it's definitely... is that Travis? Of course she got Travis wearing this shit, bro. That's Travis, bro. Or am I tweaking? Yeah, that's Travis, bro. She got Travis on. If you look at her Instagram, she got Travis in there wearing the black colorway. Yeah, if you look at her Instagram, she recently just had posted it. Yeah, that's 100% her just saying, hey, this is my signature shoe coming out. Of course she got Travis wearing that shit, bro. Who else? Who else are they going to use? Who else they're going to use to have someone wear this shit, bro? I got to see official lows, bro. It's like hard to tell by just her wearing them, but from seeing it from afar, I mean, they're all right. I gotta see them a lot. I gotta see them closer, bro. You listen. I don't want to be the guy to keep judging it by a picture. You know, like you guys know, like when it comes to basketball shoes, especially with the Caitlin Clarks, you know, I gotta see them in hand. I gotta see them. What up, New York Dad? What's good, dude? But they could have did better for her. Looks like a Pegasus. It's okay. Say they caca. Nothing special looks like. Yeah. From what I'm seeing from afar, like they're nothing crazy. They almost remind me of like KD's. See Rafi trying to explain it to himself. Did you see the soccer kits? Fire EF. You know what, dude? Like, and I told you guys I would give you guys my honest opinions, bro. Morning chat, we're up near dad. Just wanted to let y'all know. Thank you for all the prayers. My mom passed away this. Oh my gosh, New York Dad. I'm so sorry, bro. God dang, dude. Dude, sending condolences, bro. Condolences, New York Dad, man. I'm so sorry to hear, bro. Damn. Yeah, dude. So sorry for your loss, bro. For real, for real. No, dead ass. No, sorry. No, for real. That's tough, bro. It's even worse, bro. Like you got Father's Day rolling around and stuff like that, dude, and then I don't know. That's so tough, bro. Shouts to New York Dad in the freaking building. Condolences, bro. Yeah, that's tough, bro. Prayers for the hard times. Facts, bro. 100%. That's tough. Ain't nobody want to lose their mamas, dude. For real, for real. Prayers for you and your team, fam, man. Hate to hear that. Facts, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, bro, I don't know about you guys. Like, dog, I call my mom every day. I call my mom every day, bro. I have a conversation with my mom almost every single day. Like, I can't go through a week. I can't go through like 3 days not talking to my mom, bro. Like, I'm a mama's boy. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'm a mama's boy. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, that's tough, dude. I'm so sorry, New York Dad, man. Yeah, appreciate you guys all showing love. Yeah, that's awesome. Shouts to the chat, man. For real, for real. Oh, your facts, bro. That's always tough, man. Yeah, man, New York Dad, if you need anything, bro, just hit me up, bro. So sorry for your loss, bro. For real, for real. Condolences to you and your fam. sure this is definitely a really tough time for you and your fam. So yeah, damn fam, deep condolences, facts, bro, 100%. Dear mamas, because she says, but make sure you guys run it up, hit that like button, and if you guys appreciate you guys showing love to the homie New York dad, man, for real. All right. But yeah, dude, K Anderson, like I gotta see. They need. I keep going in circles with this damn shoe, bruh. I gotta see up close. Like Caitlin Clark needs to make a vid and explain herself. But at the end of the day, it's a basketball shoe. I think for anybody that is a sneakerhead, I think has had way too much expectations with this, because we all know that most sneakerheads that don't ball like that are not going to care too much. They're going to judge off the look. But maybe it's a comfortable basketball shoe. Who knows? Like, I want to try those Dylan Harpers. Those Dylan Harpers look nice. There's a few, but you guys are know I'm super biased when it comes to Kobe's. Yeah, so far, they look all right. I'll give it that. So far, they look okay. Like, there was a lot of expectations with this, you know. But I feel like what people are going to say is that, I think what a lot of people are going to say is that, yo, Raph, like, she should have stuck with, like, the Kobe PEs. But, of course, as a young woman athlete, you're going to go for the bag, bro. You know what I mean? Women in the WNBA don't get paid as much as, like, you know, men's NBA. So, of course, like, things like this, like A'ja Wilson, Sabrina, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, like, they're all going to 100% take the bag, bro. I don't blame them. Get your own signature shoe. You get a really long-term, you know, Nike contract, which you're making millions. I wouldn't be surprised that some of these women's basketball players are making way more longevity in their contract with the basketball, contract versus their own basketball contract. You know what I'm saying? But that's a plus. I always like to see the women get their shine. That's just me. That's why, like, I like to follow with some of the women's basketball shoes, because I feel like they deserve, a lot of them do deserve, like, their own signature shoe, and they're getting, shown the love that I personally think they deserve. So I think it's really, really cool to see. So probably performs, but it just plain looking. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what I'm saying. Like, most people that don't really hoop like that are probably like, oh, whatever, but, like, I'm sure, you'll see a review from certain basketball players and see how they actually wear on feet, and on the court. So it could be one of the best basketball shoes on the court. Who knows, man? You never know. But we shall see. They should have really. Don't be surprised. You're gonna see a good amount of, like, basketball influencers on Instagram that are probably gonna get seated a pair from Nike Basketball. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, that's what I need to do, bro. I've been so, like, invested into, like, a lot of different basketball shoes. I need to look into this a lot more, bro. I'm out here sleeping, bro. That ass. I'm out here sleeping. No, you have my condolences, George says. Shouts to everybody, like I said in the chat, for showing love to the New York dad. It's always good to spread, that positivity in the chat sometimes. I feel like there's, in a sense, like, I want to bring us all in real quick, that, like, I get that some of you guys be bumping heads in here. There's a lot of negative in the fucking world already. So I really do appreciate you guys. And, during these times when people are really down, to not kick them while they're down, instead of, like, even if you have an issue with a certain person, I appreciate you guys even, acknowledging, stuff like that to certain people. Because, bro, you just never know what people go through. You really don't, bro. Like, someone in here could be in the chat going through, like, the worst thing in their entire life, and they literally keep, like I get stories all the time. Like, when I meet people, like, I get stories all the time when I meet people in person. It's like, yo, Raph, like, your chat, like, is so entertaining. it gets me through a lot of shit, like in the hospital. Like people will be telling me in person, like I was in the hospital for like this XY amount of time. Like your chat like really gets me going and puts me in really positive spirits. Bro, you'd be surprised how many people you guys be entertaining. Like the way you guys like talk, the way the comments, the jokes that you guys say in the chat, like that shit probably moves some people that's ghost watching, and you never know. And people acknowledge that to me in person too. So I really do appreciate you guys like just being a part of the community, bro, because there's way too much negative going around, especially in the sneaker space, especially, bro. Like they tell us that we are way too kumbaya over here, but that's okay. You know, that's all right. So all peace and love with the collection fam. Facts, bro. Hey man, listen, what's family without bumping heads, eh? All right. I mean, look at Rami and Frank. You think they really hate each other? Probably not. Any chance have you heard what the Liquid Max stock? Ooh, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I honestly don't know. Like Liquid Maxes have been like stupid limited ever since they dropped the original pair. Like not even original, like the fragment pair. Like all Liquid Maxes have been dumb limited. So I wouldn't be surprised if they only drop like maybe less than like 2,000 pairs of these today and they sell out. So wouldn't be surprised at all. Not all of us are kumbaya, Ike says. Yeah, not everybody, but I mean, you know what I mean? But y'all know what I mean. When it comes to love, Raph, we like Jollibee chicken anyways. Facts. This Liquid Max has been loaded up on Undefeated for a week. I've been trying to tell y'all, Lace Fresh says. Let me see. Ain't nobody want them? Bro, what the thing is, like, not every, like, listen. You have to realize that people wait for Sneakers app. People wait for Sneakers app. Yeah, they are available on Undefeated, full size run on Undefeated. But like, why go for something on Undefeated if you go on Sneakers app and save yourself some shipping? Right? Like that's what people do majority of the time, and not everybody knows Undefeated. Okay, remember that. Not everybody. A lot of casuals that like sneakers that will just look at the Sneakers app and then see what's dropping and be like, oh, yes, no, and then some people don't. You listen, we get this every single time. Don't be surprised if you don't even, you like, what's it called? Hold on, let me see something sent it to me real quick. Hold on. Oh, shout out to my boy. Okay, so Rob the Beard, going back to the Liquid Maxes, 1,000 pairs, 1,078 pairs. Thank you, Rob the Beard. Liquid Maxes, 1,078 pairs. 1,078 pairs. Okay, 1,078 pairs is the stock numbers for the Liquid Maxes. I had a feeling it was going to be under 2 because they don't drop a lot of them. They really, really don't. All the right websites has Liquid Maxes available as well. Mine stock numbers. We don't have mine stock numbers until probably maybe tomorrow. But like, I haven't really wanting to been tapped in with the mine side stock numbers. I don't think it's really necessary because it's like it's always limited. Just know that mine slides tomorrow are gonna be limited. That's all you should know. Mine slides tomorrow limited. Okay, limited. Okay. And you know, going back to the Caitlin Clarks, the only thing that people are going to care about is that, oh my God, Travis is wearing them. That's all people are going to care about, bro. Listen, this is not about Travis. This is about Caitlin Clark. Okay? We all know what's going on here. Bro. They're trying to use Travis as, oh my gosh, he's wearing the shoe. But at the end of the day, bro, like a lot of the casuals don't give a F about Caitlin Clark sneakers. I care because you guys know why. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Caitlin Clark glazer. I don't watch her play I don't watch her play, but I do like her Kobe sneaker PEs. Okay, So this was really important for me to find out how good her shoe is going to be. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, chat? All right. All right. Listen, Mindslide's got people in therapy for L's. Listen, I'll tell you guys this. Like I already said this. Like I've bought more basketball shoes in the last year than anything else. Dead ass. Frank probably thinks these are shoes the best basketball shoes now that Travis wore them. Travis wore them. I know. Oh my gosh, Travis wore them. I need. Come on, bruh. He's gonna die. Dude, Frank is probably working right now, but he's probably like, see, Travis is a needle mover. Travis needs you, bro. Nobody gonna want these shits. We need you, bro. Cool. K. Anderson says, can't hit mine sides for ish. Still don't have a pair. Siobhan says, what up, Siobhan? Basically, Raph and King Clark are like Frank and Travis. Okay, hold on. Don't go that far. Hold on. Okay, that is way too far, buddy. Okay, Travis's and Frank's relationship is way different than how I explain myself of being a fan of Caitlin Clark's. Okay, way different. The only B-ball sneakers I'm copping are the Gary Paytons. Mines are impossible to hit. Frank gonna fight all of the chat like the Spurs fans, Cushy says. Hey man, all I gotta say, chat, is that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you I'll be biased with Nike and Jordan Brand, but you know, I feel like in the last year I've been pretty invested into Nike basketball as of late. Swiping cards and stacking ships. I saw you sinking ships. Raph, I'm still coming to Vegas on the 27th of next month. There you go, South Jersey, July 27th. You know what I'm saying? Listen, can't be talking about all the retros every day. Feel me? I'd rather talk about Nike basketball than New Balance. No offense. I'm gonna be a hot take. Raph, I've never had a Caitlin Clark themed birthday party is all I'm saying. Hey man, listen, your facts, Nom. She's right, yeah. Logo threes, ball handle skills, elite, and her vision is unmatched. You should check out some highlights. I saw her highlights. I be watching some of her highlights, bro. I saw her highlights with all those assists that she be giving, bro. Okay, and that game-winning dagger for 3 as a UNC Lumini. There's must have caught for me. Barl says. Frank Watch making a list who talking shit about Travis Scott. Hey, he keeping receipts, bro. No regrets, Loudpack says. Hey man, listen. All right, chat. What up, Raph? Happy hump day. What up, Siobhan? Did you see the Jordan 1 Low Last Dance at the Garden? Did I see the Jordan? Yes, I did see that top shelf. I thought it was like a custom, but I don't really necessarily. I gotta read into it a little bit more. But I did see that Sneaker Files did post it. Shout out my boy Sneaker Files. You know what I'm saying? So, no worries. I love that movie. What a Rob Vicious. Now I bought a heavy diamond chain. I just need, like, Caitlin Clark needs to have an official images in hand look. You listen, people are only going to care about Caitlin Clark's because it has the resale. Oh my God, everyone's going for Caitlin Clark because it has the resale. Man, leave it alone. Y'all think it's trash? Leave them alone. Uzi for the 25-month re-up.
Happy hump day, Raph. 25 months and counting.
Uzi for the 25-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying, chat? Hey, man, listen. Let my girl Caitlin Clark oral farm. Uggs and are comfy for winters, but summer is nasty work, South Jersey says. Ravi, I'm not a massive Caitlin Clark fan. I just like her sneakers, bro. I like the Caitlin Clark PEs. The Kobe PEs and stuff like that. And you know what? Don't be surprised if I end up adding some Caitlin Clarks in the sneaker collection. Okay? All right? Don't be surprised. And I'll let you know how they, you know, I think the shoe is going to be pretty affordable. I think the shoe is going to be pretty affordable. I think it is. Come on, bruh. Nike gonna try to do the girls like Drake with Nike. Sorry, y'all, it's not gonna work. You sound like for resale. When that's all people are gonna care about is just resale. Ain't nobody here caring about about the shoes. All right. Just wait. Just wait until they come out with the Caitlin Clark Pokemon collab. All right. There's the glaze will show up. The glaze will show up. Am I right? Am I wrong? Yeah, I like the Caitlin. I mean, it's a Kobe at the end of the day. Like, if you say oh, rap, the Caitlin Clark Kobe's are comfortable. Like, bro, it's a Kobe. Like, it's a Kobe at the end of the day. It's not really a Caitlin Clark. It's just she has her name on it, you know. But all right, if y'all don't like these, stay away. Then stay away. I bet you her shoes are, dude. Okay, I forgot. I'm gonna mention this. How much do you think her shoes gonna retail for? Stop. No. Bed. Ooh. How much do you guys think her shoes gonna retail for? Chat, we got 4 minutes, by the way. 4 more minutes. Stop. How much you guys thinking? Frank over here, Frank just sent me the post of Caitlin Clark sneakers. Watch the stream. There he is. There he is. There he is. He's like, look at him. There, he's already glazing. There he is. Yo, Frank, are you glazing because Travis Scott wore them? Look, Travis, there's your man, bro. Travis wearing the all black pair. Travis, there's your man's, Frank. Get your man's wearing all the all black joint. He says I'm working. Now you're good. I figured. I was like, where's Frank, bro? We went on we literally went on a 20-minute we were talking about this. 2 goats. Yeah, there you go. There he is. 2 legends, he says. Yes, I knew it, bro. I freaking knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, man. There he is. Bro, I know he fell to his knees whenever he saw Travis wearing them, bro. I already knew it. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is awesome. This is great. Yeah, there it is. The needle movers. See, I told y'all he was gonna say that. Yo, Rav, why you start talking about his mans like that? I'm about to start a fight. Looking, what is this? Crazy. The Travis glaze needs to be studied. Hey, man, at least it's consistent, bro. That's the thing. At least it's consistent. Travis and Caitlin can't do no wrong, Frank says. We got 2 minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. I can't wait till the shoe drops, bro. I can't wait till the shoe drops. 150 sounds pretty reasonable. Sounds pretty reasonable. Bro, she was teasing that there's a Caitlin Clark. Yeah, maybe a Kobe Grinch. Maybe a Christmas joint. Oh, man. Hey, listen. We got to get back to that. I got to look into more details in this shit, bro. Because she shows the insole. She's coming out with the Christmas joint. Bro, she's probably going to come out with the Grinch colorway. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I can't wait, bro. Listen, motherfuckers about to fold on Caitlin Clark sneakers. You guys better keep the same energy, bro. Y'all better keep that same energy. I promise y'all. Y'all better keep that same energy, bro. Nike basketball is back. I've been saying this shit, dude. Ain't nobody want to believe me. All right, here we go. It's live. Let me know once you guys are pending. I did not, Dougal. I did not see that. I did not. I did not see that. I did not see that. I'm about to make my first basketball content, like when it comes to talk about sneakers, on Caitlin Clark today. I might have to do it, bro. Caitlin Clark reveals her upcoming Caitlin Clark with Nike basketball. Only a Brunson or Wemby drop could save us from talking about this forever, K. Anderson says. Those new KDs, 19s, and kind of pissing me off. Nike, y'all can have, will make it better. Fold up like one of Joe's Linglings is crazy. All right, chat. Let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know once you guys are pending. Okay, let me know once you guys are pending. Fold it up like one of those Joe's Linglings is crazy. Make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button. If you're ghost watching, if you guys hear me, make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. Glazers, how one shoe bring Nike back? I'm gone, K. Anderson says. I'm just saying because you guys are hating on it, bro. The more haters, obviously they're doing something right. Y'all just hating, bro. Y'all just hating. Y'all just hating, bro. And like, listen, and especially when the people that said like Caitlin Clark had no impact. And man, listen, come on, man. The whole blog, all the blogs are talking about her, bro. That's impact, bro. That's impact. If she didn't have impact, ain't nobody was gonna talk about her. So there you go. And you hating on it is already saying, like, it's already saying a lot. So I'm not saying, okay, it's not saying that this one shoe is changing, but it's like in the last year, we've been getting so many great basketball shoes. It's just in general. Whether if you like it or not. Basketball sneakers have, bro, this is the, honestly, this has been the one of the best. I'm sorry. It's impact. Like you're saying, if it's hype, then that's impact, bro. People are hyped for it. People are excited about it. That's impact, bro. Y'all don't make no sense, bro. Y'all make no sense. Like, look, 2 years ago, Anthony Edwards had one of the most selling sneakers of the year. That's a basketball shoe. John Morant had one of the probably the best, most popular shoe of the year. Out of any, and me personally, out of all Jordans. Dude was moving all his shoes. Man, y'all don't know, bro. Damn, these Liquid Maxes are flying. I told you, everyone's going to go to Sneakers app. Even though they're sitting on undefeated, people were just going to go on Sneakers app, bro, and buy it from there because of free shipping. It's not glazing, bro. That's impact. That's hype. Hype is impact. Whether if you don't want to accept that or not, then that's you. Hype is impact, bro. I don't hate it. I hate that it's truthful behind her. It's a few proud boys force feeding this lady. Social and mainstream, Key Anderson says. No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. Whenever they're putting out a good shoe, like, you know, you're gonna be like, you know, I like, you know, you're gonna be a fan of it in a sense. Like, you could be excited for her. Like, I'm happy for her. Like it's not force feeding anything, bro. It's not force feeding anything. There's nothing wrong of being a fan of someone's sneaker or like what they like, some of the PEs, bro. Like I don't understand. Like I don't understand some of you guys' opinions. Like I really don't. Liga Maxes are buy for 140 in the size 11 right now. Rob DeBeer says $220. $220. You're saying in the aftermarket for these? Dude, listen. like I said, I liked her PEs that she was with Kobe, and a lot of some of the Caitlin Clark Kobe's don't even go for anything in the resale market. They go for retail in my size. Like, what are you talking about? Someone could be a fan of Travis Scott but not listen to his music. Like, we talked about this yesterday, bro. We talked about this yesterday. A lot of people don't really, or we can be like, man, I'm a fan of Travis Raff. Like, I love his sneakers and stuff like that. Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a fan of something certain that they're in, like they're creating something versus like what they're actually doing. Like, you're telling me that someone is a huge fan of Travis Scott and his music that goes for every single one of his drops. Like, they're just a fan of his shoes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. See, Roman, you probably weren't hearing the conversation yesterday. Like, we've talked about other women basketball shoes in the last year. You missed out on the conversation yesterday. We talked about Sabrina's. We talked about AJ Wilson's and giving her flowers. We've talked about a little bit of Angel Reese's sneakers that I wasn't a big fan of. Like, we've talked about it all, bro. Some of these basketball players didn't even have a PE like they like, what's it called? Just like what Caitlin Clark was getting. Some of them didn't get that, but we were still talking about it. I was still a fan of some of the sneakers that they were dropping. They were nice, but didn't really watch a lot of their games. But you could be a fan of their shoe. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I think some of you guys are just haters, bro. That's you don't have to, you kind of have to accept that you're just hating. That's it. Like, yes, it's hype, but that's impact, that's demand. Like, and some of you guys, the same thing, bro. Some of you guys are just gonna go for the sneaker because it has resale. You don't give a shit about her, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least it's some of us that are talking about her that actually is going to wear it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't understand here. Like, sorry, Atomic says. That's the same thing, bro. I ain't never watched Jordan play. Bro. I'm buying all the Jordans. Then what? You ain't never watched Caitlin Clark's Raph. You never watched Caitlin Clark play. All right, I ain't never watched Jordan play. So, I mean, if I had a choice, sure. But I'm just saying, bro. Like, I feel like some of you guys are just like, in a sense, like overthinking it. It could be so hating, but except when opinions is the same, you being a hater about something, K. Anderson says. No, you guys, some of you guys are just being haters, bro. Like, that someone could be a fan of someone's sneaker, and then you have like, oh no, you just like it because of this or like that. Like, thinking that I'm getting some sort of validation. Like, no, like dead ass. I watch MJ play. He's a killer, Cushy says. I'm just saying, bro. Like, sure, I'm not saying it's the best basketball shoe ever. Like, literally. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here and saying, oh my gosh, Caitlin Clark has the best basketball shoe ever. Like, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, I'm not sitting here that Caitlin Clark is the best basketball player in the world. I've not sat here and say that. Like, but it's okay for someone to be a certain fan of their shoe, and they came out, like, she had an opportunity to create a PE with Nike, and they, you know, as a Kobe fan, like, you guys know I'm a Kobe sneaker glazer, of course. Like, of course, I'm be like, oh, these are dope, and I'm excited for what they got cooking for her. Like, why can't I feel that way? Why can't I feel that way? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. We like, listen, K. Anderson, I get it, but like, I'm trying to, like, some of the comments that, you know, a couple people were saying, it's just like, I don't understand, you know, like, You could probably say it to somebody that's probably just buying Caitlin Clark's because of the resale, but I'm somebody that actually wears my shit. You know, don't, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm an actual sneakerhead that wears his stuff, right? So when I buy it, I'm gonna wear it. Like, I'm not just like glazing it because it has resale. Like, that's what people do with Travis's. Oh, I'm glazing this because it goes for this amount of money. Like, I'm wearing my shit, bro. You feel me? I'm wearing my stuff. Raph, enjoy your feelings. I mean, listen, that's fine. That's fine. And keep hating. That's okay. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Like, I'm an actual, like, sneaker head that wears his stuff. I don't buy stuff just because I'm going to go resell it. I'm wearing this shit, dude. You know? So, okay, I don't listen to anyone's opinions. Who cares about somebody else's things, Julian says. The Clark hype is manufactured. What has she won? All those new young females hoopers coming in the league, and she's simple better and more talented. I got the coconut milk and looking to dump them, Jim Rat says. Damn, I thought you grew up watching Jordan. No, I didn't. I was like, when Jordan was playing, I was like 3, 4. I was born in 95. So, of course, like, as a, you know, if I was 3, 2, 5, 5-year-old kid, like, of course, I'm not really watching like that. At the time, I was still living in Guam. So it's like, I didn't really get introduced with a lot of sports until like when I moved to Georgia. So, what's up, Average Joe? What's good, dude? People haven't got their brick after bricks yet and getting anything canceled. Eddie's Viewer World says, bro, people are like telling me like yesterday, someone told me that they're still waiting for their t-shirt. They got their shoes, but they didn't ship out their tee. Every Clark argument is the same recycled, untrue narratives. You gonna lie, at least think of some new shit every now and then. Be creative. Cole says. I've never watched Derrick Rose play, but I have his sneakers, Kenny says. Wow, Jesus. I watched Jordan in Space Jam. I'm from 94. Good morning, Huck D's. What's good, dude? I'm just saying, like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I get it, but I'm just kind of in a sense that I'm just like responding to, like, because the thing is, like, I'm not gonna sit here and you guys are gonna tell me that I'm just all rap. You're just in it for the hype and shit like that, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, monsters. Yeah, too many here in low key. You gotta catch it. Other comments. People hate anything. You can't make everyone happy. Yeah, and I get it. You know, everyone's gonna have their own sense and opinions. So. Nigel sent out the email saying shipping delays, but we'll get everything out soon. Keep me late says. Like, for instance, like, people are gonna be like, oh, you got Raph, you ain't going for the shoe, you ain't a big fan. Watch, bro. Like, that's why I was like, I think people are just thinking it too hard, bro. People are thinking it too hard. Like, I was really curious of how the shoe was gonna look like. Really am. I really was. Like, there's a lot of sneakers that I've been a big fan of, but I don't buy. Like, same thing with Jaws. Like, I've not yet bought a Jaw 3. Like, I've been glazing Jaws sneakers in the last year, but I haven't bought not one shoe. And he's one of my favorite basketball players in the NBA right now. He's probably number 1. And I haven't even bought, and I watch him play, but I haven't bought any of his sneakers. Why? Because I'm a Kobe glazer. I'm just a Kobe glazer, and that's nothing wrong to admit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I always like, okay, so I bought SGAs, I've bought like AEs in the past, but then I end up like doubling back and then just keep buying Kobe's. Like, it's because I'm just a Kobe fan. That's it. So it's like the same thing in this situation. Like, I'll like, you know, be curious about, okay, if this is nice or not, but am I going to buy the Caitlin Clark's? I mean, who knows, bro? You know what I mean? I'm I'm a fan of, but only so much disposable income. So I have to pick and choose, Seawook says. Told you they ain't here, K. Anderson says. Caitlin Clark's really got people pressed. Have you heard anything for the Travis Pink merch? No, I haven't. I honestly haven't. But it's a great conversation, right? It's like, I'm not taking it personal. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm not mad. You know, it's a nice debatable argument. I don't even know it's debatable, but I think I was just kind of like defending my opinion. You know what I mean? No. You listen. Listen. I told you guys this all the time when we have conversations like this, especially with sneakers. I'm not taking this personally outside of this. So like, it's just, you know, everyone has their own opinions. Same thing with Roman. You can't understand. I know a lot of people have their own opinions, but it's just like, bro, like, I feel like some of you guys kind of, in a sense, kind of overthink it. Like, you automatically just like assume that people are just like, oh, you're just here for the hype stuff. Oh, you're just here for this. You know, you're just here for that. But like, really, some people are actually just a fan of certain things in the sneaker space, and that is okay. You know what I mean? They in here, it just takes the right topic to bring them out. The great hope of the WNBA can't be a critic, otherwise it's time bringing up Angel, Jim Rat says. Why aren't the big kid sizes for 5s raffle open on the Champs and Foot Locker? The other size in the raffles have been open a couple days. Probably because they're doing first come first serve. Nah, Raph, you only go for the hype Kobe's. That's very wrong, because I have the Kobe's. I have the Kobe 9s, Moonwalkers, which I was a big fan of. And plus, that was in my top 10 sneaker of the year. So you can't really say that, culture. I have some GRs. I also have 2 pairs of the 3D glass, 3D Kobe 6s that nobody wanted. I have 2 pairs of those because I like those. So you can't really say that I don't just buy all the hype stuff. My opinion is I can't see Jiusu get tossed and squashed by Bob Obafemi. Nam says, way to go, Nam. Way to read the room, huh? And nobody said anything about the Cryoshots on Undefeated. That was yesterday, South Jersey. They made the announcement yesterday or 2 days ago on Instagram, and they dropped the sneaker at 7 a.m. PST, 8 a.m. or they said 8 a.m. PST, but they dropped it at 7. I agree, and over 100% overthinking it and making it political. Most of y'all 35 and up getting hurt about comments. Yeah, I don't really get upset. It's just I like a nice little argument when it comes to sneakers, and that's all right, bro. I love it, bro. I absolutely freaking love it. I know. Plus, you actually ball in your Kobe's, even if you go for a lot. Yeah, like for instance, dude, people think I'm crazy for hooping in my Jalen Brunsons. Like, bro, of course I'm gonna I bought that shoe because I wanted to rock it, and Kobe 6s are one of my favorite silhouettes. So of course I'm gonna rock that. I don't care if it's going for $900. Someone told me on my Instagram that when I posted the Jalen Brunson, they were Raph, you should just sell it. I was like, dog, nah. I literally wore it on Sunday. I wore the shoe on Sunday. You know, I wore it on Sunday, and I have no issue with them. They're pretty worn down. They're creased up pretty well. Like you guys should know me, man. At this point, dude, I don't really care too much about reselling. I'll say, be like, oh, I'm gonna flip this, but I never do, bro. I never do. I was like, oh yeah, they're going for this, bro. I be supporting some of my friends' reselling business. I know a couple guys that I do that for. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't really care. You know what I mean? If there's a shoe that's hype that y'all need, I got y'all. Here we go. There, retail dub for y'all. So that's why I'm saying there's some shoes, a lot of hype stuff that comes up, like J Balvin's. I don't need. I'm helping. I think I'm helping DJ for that one, for the J Balvs. He wants those. Retail. If I hit retail, boom, you just pay for label. That's it, and then it's yours. And retail. That's it. Is there a mind pass on sneakers today? I don't know. Those have been mind slides restocks for like LA and New York for the last couple of weeks, but I think it's mainly been LA. You know, it's been LA for a while. So it's been like what, the Grove? If you're in LA, it's been the Grove. So I'm excited about it. Like I said, when it comes down to like, you know, Caitlin Clark's, it's anything that's new, like anything that's new, like even the Dylan Harpers, I think they're really, really cool, but they're as similar as like the GT cuts that they've been dropping anyways. They just kind of threw his name on there. So like the dude's like half Filipino. So of course, like I'm excited for the dude, bro. Like the one reason why I didn't mind the New York Knicks absolutely winning because of Jordan Clarkson. First Filipino to win an NBA chip. He's half Filipino. So it's like he's half or a quarter. So of course, like, you know, he reps the Philippines, he reps you know, represents the Filipinos. So of course, like that was a big reason to why I wanted the Knicks to win too. Like I didn't mind them winning in a sense, you know. So I don't know, that's just me. Bro said I got a list, I'm dead. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? What do you see? You guys be bumping heads, bro. Y'all be bumping heads in here, dog. I told you I don't be arguing with people. It's everyone that's arguing each other, man. See, I know, I understand that people be bumping heads. I get it, you know. So like, everyone just cool out, cool, you know, relax. It's all, you know what I'm saying? Just chillax, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, lock in, chat. Lock in. All right, lock in. Lock in, chat. I'm surprised he ain't going up through. Thought they would go down like a lot of other foams. Listen, you know what will make everyone feel better? That I don't buy the Caitlin Clark's. I guess that'll make people feel better. That a guy, Raph. There you go. Good job. You didn't buy him. Like. I just hit on the 2 pairs of North Carolina Blues. I'm done with Nike for a bit. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I mean, dude, this is a good time to take a break off Jordans and stuff like that, you know? I love this colorway of the Dylan Harpers, bro. I've been hearing, the only thing about the GT cuts is that, like, I just been hearing bad reviews about the shoe. I've talked to a couple guys in the gym, and I'd be asking how they feel about the GT cuts, and they don't really like, you know what I mean? They don't really like how, like, it is on the forefoot area. And I'm just like, you know, because the shoe is $200, right? It's like, I don't know. Maybe I just have to give it a shot. Like, some people like these KD19s. I seen somebody on Sunday that wore them, and I asked them about them, and they were like, they liked them. But, like, what I don't really like is just, like, the patent leather look. Because they're stiff, almost reminds me of like the Hardens, like the Adidas Hardens. Like some people like them, but I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like that will take a while to, you know, to break in. Especially has like really hard like plastic leather, or not leather, like just a plastic like material around the shoe. I don't know. Like even the new LeBrons, like some people don't like the new LeBrons. Like I've seen reviews on that, and their reviews are horrible. Like my boy, one of my boy plays in them, some of the pickups, and he hates them, but he still wears them. I was like, bro, I thought you hate those LeBrons. And he's like, oh well, you know, it's, you know, he paid $200 for them, so of course I was like, bro, if you don't like a shoe, you know, you could return them or exchange them, could do that. But he was like, no, that's okay. I like the GT cut ones. Once you break them in, the cushion is amazing in those. Traction for me is okay. I sent you the whole video of the swoosh man, Average Joe says. For which swoosh mans? Ball on the KD19s. Well, no, I mean, I'm not trashing them. Like, I don't really like the look of them. I just like, I always be asking if I see a shoe that I be seeing on the internet. Like, it's either that I watch Wear Tester, or I'll ask people that actually hooping in them at the gym. And I'd be like, do you like them? I'd be like that. I'd be like, you like them? They're sick. They look good on feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? They look good. They look absolutely nice. But it's just like, for me, like I wasn't really crazy for them, but I mean, to some people, they're probably comfortable. Said the KD19s are stiff and they have heel slip too. You know what? I know that's weird for me to say, but I do watch people's feet when they hoop. Why do I say that? Like when I'm like sitting, like waiting for my turn to go up there and play, like I'll be watching like this, like the heel slips. Like it's either that they don't tie it up all the way to the last hole, or they kind of have the loose fit, so you could kind of tell. So like, because I don't really like when basketball shoes have slippage on the back. That's how I feel in a sense on the SGAs. Like that's the only thing that I would criticize about the SGAs is the lacing system on it and the slippage. Because like, bro, the material on the SGAs is just all like, it's very soft material. So like there's not really any structure around it for your foot to kind of stay still. Like your foot is constantly moving inside. Even if you go true to size, like your foot is constantly just moving inside the shoe. Like even if you tighten it up to like the max, like your foot is like somewhat moving. Like that's the only thing I would say about the SGAs. Like that's the only thing. So that's why I like, the Kobe 6s, because I feel like my foot will never move, bro. Like, I don't know. Like same thing with the Kobe 5s when I first tried them on. Like it's like, oh man, these feel good. But I haven't hooped in them yet. So maybe one day there'll be one Kobe that I would wear, a Kobe 5, and I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy them. They look really good on feet too. Am I going to UNC 5s this weekend? I don't know yet. Still debating. The two are going to look very cheap. Is that why SGA always falls? No, not necessarily. You got to think about it too. Like I would say like SGA, like basketball players, I feel like they get like a sneaker design where like it's structured for them to feel comfortable. That's why they have different insoles in them. Like the original insoles are not good. Like a lot of basketball players have their own insoles to play in to make the shoe feel comfortable. But I'm pretty sure they probably make SGA sneakers. They obviously look like all the shoes that they're releasing, but I'm pretty sure they create his sneaker to where it feels good on his foot when he's playing. Because these guys are playing a lot of minutes, bro. A lot of minutes during the game. So I'm sure they probably want their sneaker to feel, comfortable, right? Showed up the major QC issues, Average Joe says. The GT User Swish Man from Reserve. You think Nike will give up the Shea 001 series and keep going and just have Nike branding instead? No, I don't think so. So the announcement that they made with Converse and him going to officially with Nike basketball, I don't think they're gonna rebrand it because his logo's all obviously the same. I think they're gonna give him a completely different shoe. Like I think they're gonna give him a completely different shoe. Is it gonna be similar as what he has right now? Maybe they go kind of with the same vibe with the zipper, and then kind of give him the actual Nike technology that they want to give him. I don't think they're gonna use the same material. I think it's gonna be more structured, where where it's a little bit more stiff than what he has now when he had with Converse. Because you got to think about it, right? Like Converse, Nike is the same thing, right? It's just rebranding, right? Like you have a point. Like they could probably just rebrand and keep the same thing and move on to the SGA 002s. But I think they're probably going to do this. Yes and no on your question, W Rod. I think they're going to rebrand and then kind of have the similarities, what he has the 001s, and then just recreate the entire 002. I think they're still going to be Shea's 002s. So it's just going to be rebranding to Nike. Or they could just call it the SGAs. But I think they could just rebrand it and just call it the SGA's 002s. Could be it. That's my prediction. I think they're going to have the similarities with the same shoe, but different materials. It's always like that. Sometimes the ones go for better for the twos. It's crazy because a lot of like going back to last year, because I was a part of the voting for the SGAs for the Nice Kicks voting for how they picked a bunch of different kinds of influencers and sneaker enthusiasts, and I had basically the opportunity to vote, and stuff. And it's crazy because, like, think about it, especially going back to the AE1s, like, and now they're moving on with the AE2s. Like, it's crazy how one silhouette could be so popular, and then when they come with the new model, it just gets thrown out the window. Like, you could put a good amount of examples on certain sneakers where, like, the first one is always good and the second one gets thrown out, right? I feel like with the Jaws, like, the 3s are absolutely the best one and the most popular one, so it takes some time for them to come up with some models. But there is a lot of models that they've dropped in Nike basketball where, like, the first one's good and the second one and so on is just, people just don't care about it. So I feel like that's what's going to happen with SGA sneakers. The same thing with Caitlin Clark's, right? Same thing with Asia Wilson's. Same thing with Sabrina's. When they first dropped a couple of their colorways, like, oh, cool. And then eventually the shoe was sitting. Because the Asia Wilson's, when they first originally dropped, bro, those were selling out like hotcakes. Like the all pink ones, the pink and black, all of those were like selling out until they started dropping more and more, you know. Eventually people were going to kind of be over it, right? Like, that's kind of the same thing what the SGAs did. But they still make, like, limited pairs, though, with SGAs. Like, the 001s, like, they were making them stupid limited. They're still dumb limited, but, like, there's no market for them. Like, you could probably easily get them in the secondary market for a good price. Like, dead ass close to retail, maybe a little bit under retail. So, just like the Jordan 2s. I mean, that's like with a lot of sneakers, especially when they, you know, silhouette fatigue. Yes, but like with basketball shoes, there's such a quick turnaround, right? What do I mean by that is that, like, people get over it pretty quick because, like, the average sneakerhead that's not hooping, like for instance, like, hoopers, like, are not buying every single hooping shoe. Like, I hoop all the time. I'm not buying every single hoop shoe. What makes you think that an average casual guy that doesn't play basketball is going to buy every single basketball shoe? It's not going to happen. It's just not. It's just not. So, like, every time they come out with a new colorway, especially with a shoe that's, like, for instance, for Caitlin Clark's, her Caitlin Clark sneakers are going to sell out maybe the first 2-3 drops. And then eventually you're going to start seeing her shoes sit in the shelves. Because not everybody's going to be like, okay, like, I'm not going to collect every single colorway. Like, I'm not wearing these. I don't want to play ball. Like, obviously, you know, there's going to be a lot of hype in the beginning because it's her brand new sneaker. It happened with Sabrina, happened with Asia Wilson, happened with SGA, happened with Jaws. Eventually you could find Jaws everywhere now. Jaws are sitting. They used to not. Jaws used to sell out every single time, but now eventually, whenever they keep dropping every single colorway every single month, it's like, okay, eventually it's gonna sit, right? That's what I'm expecting with the Caitlin Clark's. Same thing. It's gonna sit. It's gonna sell out because they're gonna make it limited. High demand, supply and demand. People are probably going to buy the first one just to resell it, you know, and then eventually when they come out with more colorways with Caitlin Clark's, it's 100% going to sit. It's going to happen. I'm calling it now. Like what happened with the Shea 001s, eventually they started. Yeah, they're sitting everywhere. The Sheas, same thing. They were building so much hype, a lot of hype around the sneaker for it to just, you know, just like what Straight to Toe said, it's like silhouette fatigue. Like, and plus what is going to kill it as well is like people start to give up on going for the shoe that it's limited for no reason, right? Shea 001s were limited for no reason, bro. There was no reason why they should have made that shoe limited. No reason. No reason. They could have sold. I feel like, me personally, Nike could have sold way more SGAs if they didn't make them limited in the beginning. But they wanted to, because they wanted to build up hype around all the rest of the colorways. But some of the colorways eventually were just like mid. Like I think after the pink colorway, it was just like, okay, like whatever, you know. And then like they came out with like this metallic, this like the foil looking colorway. Like ain't nobody want that. Even some Kobe's sit there. Yeah, they've released, like, other than some of the PEs that they've dropped with, like, Jalen Brunson, with Caitlin Clark's, right? Like, there's a lot of different Kobe's that are sitting. Non-collaborative colorways. Like, you could get really good colorways. Like, you know, for instance, what the Kobe 8s, you could probably find them magically at the outlets. They were everywhere. Same thing with but they sell out, right? The Moonwalkers, same thing. Like, a lot of those 9s that they were dropping, I already knew they were going to sit, because when the 9s originally dropped, those were the only colorways that were really popular. was the red colorway, the Moonwalkers, the Beethovens. If you were there during that time, like there were some 9s, the Flyknit ones were selling out, but eventually some of them were sitting. But the rest of the 9s sat every single time. Every single time. The Easter colorway, those sat. Like I saw that shit coming, bro, from afar. The one that I was really surprised of was what the Kobe 8s. Like they definitely dropped so many of those shoes, and they probably still have so much inventory with that 8. Like it's actually pretty crazy. So, but they were smart with it. They knew exactly people wanted them, so why not bring them back? So Kobe's 3Ds, Mama Day, Fade to Black, Sitting by Me. Average Joe says, yeah, the Kobe 9s. And it's crazy because like I said, like it has a lot of history, has a lot of story behind it, but it's because a lot of people are not a fan of the 9. And I think during that time when they were dropping the Fade to Black, you obviously had to be there during that time. It was stupid limited. So the demand was extremely high because Kobe was going to retire, right? Kobe, was going to retire. So of course, the hype was real. During that time as well, Nike basketball with Kobe's were very popular. There's still different Kobe's that were selling, we're still sitting at outlets. But when they came out to the Fade to Black, it's because we haven't seen a lot of those silhouettes in years. Because Kobe was still in the league. So what were they focusing on? Kobe 9s, Kobe 10s especially. Like they were focusing on that. So when the Fade to Black came out, it was just stupid popular because those are silhouettes you probably would have never seen. Like in my personal opinion, if Kobe was still alive, would have they dropped the same Kobe's now? You know what? This might be a hot take. Probably and probably not. If Kobe was still alive today, you wouldn't see a lot of these Kobe retros coming out. In my personal opinion, they probably would have came out with a Kobe like 20. Like I don't think there would be a bunch of reach backs. What they would have done. I mean, who would have known? It's like one of those like who knows. Who knows that. Caitlin Clark would have got herself a Kobe PE. Who would have known if Jalen Brunson would have got himself a Kobe PE? Who would have known, bro? So it's like one of those. I'm surprised that like before like Jordan Brand signed Luka, I'm surprised that he didn't get any Kobe PEs as well. I feel like this is like Nike's at a point where like they're really have a agenda of pushing Kobe's heavy to a point where like, okay, let's start giving PEs to some of these basketball players to really still keep Kobe sneakers alive in a sense, to keep building up hype. I have a random one. Any Airship fans here, or is that their overall hated shoe? Airships? You talking about those ones? I'm not a fan of those at all. Not a fan. So, bro, I've been yapping, dude. You guys should have told me, yo, Raph, you're yapping way too much right now. I was yapping away. They're athlete heavy with Kobe's. Yeah, and plus, like, people don't understand that, like, it makes sense to why they keep milking Kobe's because literally it's the most popular basketball shoe on the court. Literally. It's been like that for years. It's been like that for years, and people still don't understand that. They're like, yo, Rap, why do they keep milking Kobe's? Because it is the most popular and probably the most sellable like Kobe basketball sneaker that they'll put Kobe's at $220 and people still buy them, bro. They don't care. Them Kobe's are gonna sell. I feel like that's the most like basketball shoe that they could move when it comes to big inventory. Like they wouldn't be able to move a lot of SGAs, a lot of Asia Wilsons, even Caitlin Clark's if they drop like over 100,000 pairs or 80,000 pairs in one drop, like what they do for Kobe sometimes, especially for those 8s when they were dropping them 8s, dude. Like they dropped a lot. They at least dropped over 100,000 of those, and they still moved. They still sold out. Even though you could find some of them at the outlets, but like those still freaking sell out no matter what, bro. You got to realize like Kobe Bryant is like popular everywhere when it comes to sneaker, especially in all the Filipinos, bro. Like yesterday when I was at my basketball pickup, oh my gosh, bro. Like everybody on the court was wearing Kobe's. Everybody. I think there was like, I wore my reverse Grinches. There was like 7 people wearing it. I noticed it when we first got there. I was like, damn, 2 people wearing the coconut Kobe 5s, breaking them out. Saw that on Sunday. I saw a couple people wear that on Sunday. And then everybody was wearing, like, 3 of us was wearing the reverse Grinches on court already. I saw the total oranges, like the Caitlin Clark 6s, like they were everywhere. Filipinos love Kobe sneakers, bro. Brick OGs are creeping back up. I'm gonna sell my 12.5 and keep my 13. $900. Got them both on ice. Great at a vice raft. Yeah, them brick by bricks, bro. The OGs are gonna keep going up too. Like, since the brick after bricks are like basically very affordable, just puts the value up on that brick by brick, you know? Because people are like, yo, Raph, well, the brick by brick's gonna hold value since the brick after bricks are not. I'm like, dude, those are 2 different shoes. You know, I feel like the brick after bricks was more hated on because they look like the Fire Red 4s, but like, it was just like, even when the brick by brick came out, people were saying, oh, this is just a spitting image of like a red or Red Lobster, or not Red October, excuse me. But it still did really, really well. So, man, Kobe's are very popular, man. Very, very popular. KD's still in stock. Yeah. Not surprised. Like I said, it's going to be the same thing. Like I told you guys, even though you guys feel like I was really glazing Caitlin Clark, I was just really excited for her reveal to come out. But at the end of the day, like, the shoe is going to eventually sit. You know what I mean? Like a fresh 2, definitely, but can't hoop, Roman says. Come out to Vegas, Roman. Come out to Vegas, bro. Come hoop with the Filipinos, bro. Come out here, bro. When you come out to Vegas, hit me up, bro. I'm telling you, every time someone like says those type of comments and then I invite them to hoop, they don't want to come out to hoop, bro. They don't. I've already had a couple of people say that, and I'll be like, yo, and they DM me and they'll be like, oh, Raph, I'm joking, whatever. I haven't hooped since years. I was like, okay. It's like, man, if you want to come to Vegas, man, hoop with us, bro. Hoop with all my Filipinos, man. Hoop with us. We'll gladly invite you. We have a list. We'll put you on there. Come hoop with us. I'm glad I copped the brick by bricks for 500. Rocket says, bro, I think yesterday definitely showed my age a bit. I was hooping with, like, I asked some of these kids, like me and Frank were hooping with some of these young kids, bro. Like, I was like, bro, how old are you, bro? These kids are like 20, 18, 19. And I'm just like, dog, y'all tested my age for sure, because these kids were quick. I'm just like, I thought I was quick, but man, these kids were shifty. I'm like, fuck, y'all make me feel like old. No man ain't hooping anymore like back in the day. I'm just saying, like, y'all, some of y'all be bumping your gums. Like, if you come out to Vegas, I'll literally put you on the list, bro, if you want to hoop. Bump your gums, come out to Vegas. If you ever come out to Vegas, I'll put you on the list, bro. Just hit me up on IG. I've had a couple people that say yes and then they flake. Trust me, I've had a couple people. So, like, I'm not saying that you're not good, but, like, I'm just saying if you're, like, bumping your gums saying people are trash, like, then come hoop with us. Add me to the list. Bro, I told you to hit me up, because don't you live in Vegas? Duca? Is that how you say it? Sorry. Told you to hit me up, bro. No miles on the legs, that's why. Oh, man, listen, my back hurts this morning. My back freaking hurts, bro. I didn't want to run as much yesterday. I just wanted to jog, but I was forced to run. I mean, it's all fun. Like, it's all fun, bro. It's honestly all fun, man. Like, seriously, like, even during the week, like, I just like doing it just to cardio. Like, until we start playing the actual game. Like, I will never play a pickup a day before my games because, dude, I did not feel good. My body was hurting. I'll never do that again. Rav gonna put you on a poster. I'm just saying. Basically, that's what I'm saying, Tyler. Humbly, respectfully. So, I'm in Michigan, but I got fam in Vegas. Yeah, hit me up, bro. Hit me up, literally, bro. It's fun to play with the Filipinos, man. Like, it's fun. It's fun to play with some of the Filipinos because it's fun, bro. Like, if you ever play with Filipinos, they're all nice. They're all very competitive too. Some of them, especially the young kids, like, They're all very competitive. And then you got a bunch of unks out there that they just want to just have fun. You know, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, even though like some of the unks, bro, like they be taking a while to get across the court, but I mean, you know, they're there and dedicated, so I respect it. Y'all don't hoop for real. I'm guys, but I might have to hit you up. Yeah, no, for sure. And listen, I'm not gonna be here making fun of you, bro. Like, we're here to have fun. That's it. Like, you want to hoop, you know, get a little bit cardio in early in the morning. Like, just let me know. I'll try to get you on the list, bro. God, I'm telling you, you got to stretch every day. Yeah, them Filipinos will humble you for real. All day. Listen, I'll tell you this. I got humbled yesterday for sure. I'll tell you that, bro. These kids got me running, bro. I'm just like, holy smokes. First game, I was dead sweating. Like, I'm like, man, I'm already tired. I'm not a trash talker on the court. Yesterday, like, you gotta ask the homie Frank. Like, there was like young kids, you know, talking smack. Like, I even came up to them. I was like, bro, it's just pick up, just chill. Like, I'll tell you this, I'm not a trash talker on the court. I'm just not. Like, some people are. I'd be like, okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Like, there was a loose ball, and like one time in one of my games, and we both dove for it, and like dude like snatched it, and he like snatched, and we're all snatching from you. They called jump ball, and then like dude was all hyped about it. I was like, congratulations. I was like, bro, you're like 6'5", 6'7". You took the ball away from a 5'3" guy, and they called a jump ball. So, congratulations, bro. Get back to the weight room. Because if it was that easy, he would have just snatched it away from me. Bro was hyped. But all of a sudden, it called a jump ball, and it was our ball. So, like, it's not like NBA where, like, if it's jump ball, like, you have to tip. They go for a tip. Like, no, it's like, for these type of, you know, games, like, it's jump ball. It goes, you know, one direction or the other. And you guys kind of swap. And it's like, okay. I got an equal still raffle for the Virgil Abloh. Cryoshots on their website though. The league's Wemby is 5'8" straight to toe. No, the tallest guy I think in our league is 6. He's pretty tall. I'm pretty sure he's like 6'7" or some shit. He's pretty fucking tall, dude. There's some tall guys in there. Well, I'm short, so everybody's tall to me. Listen, I tell you this, man. I would say like our center on my team is like a Wemby, bro. I tell him all the time, I was like, bro, you tall for no reason. Like, you're tall for no reason. I say that all the time. Dude's like a Wemby, bro. He tries to post up, but I mean, it's okay. I'm like, man, if I was tall, bro, I wish I was like at least 5'9". Like, I wish I was 5'9", bro. I'd be like, some of you guys be tall for no reason, dude. He's not 6'7", he's 6'8". Yeah. There's some shifty guys, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Trash talking makes me turn up, but I'm not a trash talker. Bro, I just like to go to have fun, bro. Like, that's literally me. Hey, man, listen, 5'9". Hey, man, listen, that's tall to me, bro. Hey, that's perfect height for me, dude. That's perfect height with me, bro. Perfect height. Bro, I'm sure that some of you guys be hooping with people that are super tall, be tall for no reason, dog. Like, I've seen guys at some of the pickups that are like 6 foot, like almost not even 7 foot, but like tall as shit, bro. Like college players. Like, I'd be like, dude, just tall for no reason. No, that's not the tallest guy, bro. The average guys that be playing around like 6 foot, 5'9", 5'10", are, yeah. Some of these guys are pretty tall. But they're good though. You'd be surprised. There'd be 40-year-old guys out there hooping, bro. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I'd be telling myself, like, bro, if I'm 40, hopefully I'm running like that. Some of those guys, dude, Filipinos, just something about Filipinos, bro. They got it in their genes, bro. Some of the Filipinos got their calves paused, but like their calves are just massive for no reason. Raph, you're short for no reason. Hey man, listen, I have advantages. But it's funny because it's always the tall guys that be talking smack, but in this chat, they don't want to hoop with us. You get blocked, Raph, or you like Brunson with it. Bob also says, I don't know. I play my role. You know, I would say this. I would want to play point guard more. I don't play point on my team. I'm a guard, but like I'm more of a shooter. Hey man, listen, in this entire league, we have one more regular season. We're not playing this weekend, but I would say I've definitely gotten better this season versus the last season. Because like in the last season, I was brand spanking new and nobody knew who I was. And like I swapped teams because I felt like I wasn't getting enough minutes because some of the guys were all playing ISO ball. So like I ended up swapping teams and I was a starter on my second team. Because I feel like the other team didn't know how to utilize me. So, and plus there were just a lot of for me, I don't really like ISO ball, if you guys know what I mean. Like, you know how like the ball gets moved around and shit like that. I like that, but dudes whenever they be doing like fancy shit and they be dribbling too much and and everyone's just standing there, I don't like that type of ball. I get bored. That's how it was on my first team. It was all ISO ball. I'm just like, okay. There was no moving around. That's why when I swapped my team, you know who ended up getting last place? Them. And I'm not surprised. And they were pretty damn good, but they got last for no reason. It's an old man hooping league. Yeah, it really is. Like there's a bunch of, I think this the next season, they're gonna divide the ages next season, I think, because there's so many people that want to hoop. So I think they're gonna divide, like it goes 36 and up, like I think 36 or 38 and up, and then after that everybody from 35 and below is going to be in the same league. There's just a lot, bro. There's just a lot of hoopers out here in Vegas. There's a lot, dude. Even Vegas is not that of a big city, but dude, there's so many leagues that they run out here is insane. Like if you live in Vegas, you should know. Just playing around, I'm Filipino too. My boy is always trying to get me to a Tark when I used to live in Vegas. Yeah, bro, that's where like a lot of the pickups is in Tark. And shit like that. So I think Sportsplex is like one big one. I think a lot of the leagues they run there. So, oh yeah, I got you, Chevy Rides. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Here it is. There it is. That means Uncle Frank is out since Cap is 35. No, he'd probably be. I think yeah, Frank would be in the older league though. Buddy, stop. Come on. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. Watch party today at the Portugal. I think our next watch party is gonna be tomorrow. Portugal, dude, they're the first game to play, right? Do they play at 10 o'clock? And then, ooh, today's games are gonna be pretty good. You got England playing today. England's playing today too. Somehow I'll end up in the young league. Frank says somewhat. They're probably assuming you're probably like 35 or some shit, or 32. You got Portugal, England. Those are two good games today. I don't know anything about Ghana, so I wouldn't know. So Portugal's today. Dude, I Show Speed stream is about to be nuts because he's a huge Portugal fan. I'll be watching it though. Portugal, because you have Ronaldo. You got Ronaldo playing today, so that's gonna be a good one. Thanks for yeah, of course. Can you let's see, just playing around. I really want your opinion because there have been 2 people out of bunch that said I should just suck it up and wear the shoes. If you got the shoes, like, would you accept it? Average Joe, what are you talking about? Let me see. I don't know what you sent it to me. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull it up. Okay, Average Joe, let me see.
Features I've waited months for. Wow, I'm glad to have. Oh yeah, this is how the one shoe showed up, bro. You wait months for a shoe, and it shows up with a huge scratch on the side. Not even a scratch. It's like glue stain on the side. The other side has, you know, not to get. What is that right there now, too? Come on, Nike. Let's be better. Like, what's the deal with this, dude? Like, I waited months and was so excited about the shoe, and then this is what comes. Y'all gotta make this right, man. Hey, look, it's the GT Futures I've waited months for.
You look like someone kicked a football with it.
Wow, I'm glad to have. Oh.
Got a whole ass scuff mark on the side.
Oh, yeah, this is how the one shoe showed up, bro.
Are you allowed to return those? Or are those like final sale? Are those like final sale, chat? Bro, this parade restrictions are wild.
You wait months.
Called last night, no returns.
For a shoe, and it shows up with a huge scratch on the side. Not even a scratch. It's like glue stain on the side.
Yeah, that sucks.
The other side has, you know, not to get. What is?
I wonder if, like, at this point, like, what do you do? See, that's the thing I don't really like, where, like, you know, with Nike giving that option where, like, you can't return anything, and even if it has, like, bad quality issues on the shoe, like, you basically have to eat that. I don't know why you're buying that shoe in the first place. Well, maybe he likes them, Tifa. He likes them, bro. Maybe he likes the shoe, so that's why he's buying them. You know what I mean? Audio so loud, your mic is hella low. My bad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at that point, like, you can't return them. You basically have to just rock them, bro. But I mean, that does suck. The defects and stuff. You have a year warranty with Nike, so you might be able to get at least a store credit. I don't know about those swoosh dot shoes. Nike needs to have exceptions to the policy. Has to be something. I mean, even if you could get store credit, like, you know what I mean? It just sucks that you can't get anything. Final sales or not, there's a defective pair. They have to replace them or refund it. If not, do chargeback with your bank. Yeah, they got to do something, bro. That sucks. Especially you have that big, like, scuff mark right on the side. So, I don't know. I do not know, man. It's up to you. I think it comes down to preference, but I would definitely talk to somebody if that is the issue. I'd bring it to Nike, bro, and see what they say, like your Nike store. Maybe they're a little bit more flexible. So, well, all right, chat. I think that's it for me today. All right, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. PST. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, Collection Family hats are on the way. Should be done by, like, at least next week is my guess. But I'll definitely update you guys when it gets a little bit, or once I officially have them, and I'll show you guys on the screen and stuff like that, or on stream. So, but enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, chat. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. If you guys got exclusive access, congratulations. We'll be live tomorrow for the Mind Slides. Mind Slides are restocking tomorrow, so it's gonna be a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day, especially if anybody wants to go for Mind Slides. That's happening tomorrow, so should be a really, really busy one. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Love y'all. Enjoy your Wednesday. Stay safe. Stay safe, chat. All right. Hit that like button on the way out. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out ya. Peace.
There's no denial.